Hello everyone, it's your friend the Book Father. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. For this video, I decided to do one regarding my bullet journals. Now, instead of just doing a review of one of the months, I decided that I would do a review, an overview, and a preview regarding October, November, and December of this year. The first part of this video will be a segment from my most recent vlog where I talk about repairs to my first bullet journal and then moving forward to my second. So let's get this part out of the way. So like I said, there's noticeable damage on my first homemade bullet journal. Not so much on the back, more so on the front. So I'm just going to try and mend that rip as best as I can. Ordinary glue, construction paper the same color, looks a little better than when I started, eh? So now that I have that repair done, I feel a little bit better about how that's looking. Bring to our combined attention that I started a second bullet journal, once again handmade. Followed the same design, but I'll wait for another video before I go through this bullet journal. Now that we have that out of the way, we can move on to new footage. Obviously, I haven't created a cover page for this bullet journal just yet, and I also haven't set out a dedication page for this journal quite yet, but I'm sure something will come to me for both the front and the dedication page. Of course, table of contents almost up to date and full. So let us start with October. A few jack-o'-lanterns and a pair of drumsticks. For us in the Great White North, Thanksgiving happens in October. Here's October in a monthly glance. Some of the birthdays for this month. And then we start off October in a weekly glance. My step counting being tracked individually. Not always that accurate, because I don't always have my phone on me, which is where the tracker is. But pretty much did well for this week. Other things I'll be tracking moving forward. Aiming for 4,000 steps a day, 2 liters of water a day, making sure I take my medication, and reading for at least an hour every day. Obviously, October went pretty dry for me, never reaching or passing the 2-liter mark. Did fairly well for the steps. Hadn't missed a day for the meds. And got better with the reading near the tail end of October. As we can see on this day, I published my first reading vlog. And by the end of the week, I published my response video for the controversy that was swarming around BookTube in the beginning of October. Near the halfway point of October, I decided to start tracking my overall moods for the month. I can't actively recall what filled in so many angry days for me, but hopefully moving forward it won't be that common. Not much had happened during this week. There's only 2 days where I met my stepping goal, but once again, not always having my phone on me. This was my second vlog. This is when I published my second vlog, at least. Good friend's birthday. And a tag video that I published. Overall did much better with the step count. First and foremost, my firstborn's birthday. There's Halloween, of course. Elusive was an audiobook I finished listening to on Halloween. I'm aiming to put out a review of that book, hopefully before the end of this month, if not the end of this bullet journal. That brings us to November. Doesn't stand out as much, but the ominous words, "Lest we forget," meant to be engraved on stone, a couple of crosses, and poppies. There's November at a glance. Some of the birthdays I'll be celebrating in November. And the first week. Now, Dance of Cloaks, that's an audiobook I started on this day, and as of today, November 7th, I'm still listening to it. released my second unboxing video on Sunday. Now, tracking some of my goals. Still haven't reached or surpassed the watermark just yet, but I'm already halfway through my target for today, so maybe today might be the initial one. I can already say I can color in today for the reading. Brought our cat to the vet for her annual vaccines. Had fitting done for a good friend's wedding that happens in December. And this Sunday will be Remembrance Day. Mood tracker. So far so good. There's nothing filled in at the bottom. Our local Santa Claus parade will be on the 17th, and then we'll be attending a family movie event on the 18th. I believe we plan on seeing the new Grinch movie. No plans thus far for the rest of the month. Which brings us to December. Meant to be gift wrapped, holly, and evergreens. Now for December, I've only gotten to the monthly tracker, and before anyone tries to point it out for me, I did realize that I have the days at the top misaligned for the numbers on the calendar. But overall, that should be an easy fix. So that's all I have for this bullet journal so far. Hopefully I'll keep us all up to date with other videos about it. Feel free to comment down below any recommendations or suggestions. I hope that you can like this video and share and subscribe. Until next time, I hope that all of you try and have a good day.